Tired of begging for respect? What if letting go made people come to you? In our frantic quest for validation, we drown in opinions and external approval. Today, we start our journey toward a powerful liberation found only in detachment. Many of us chase recognition and acceptance in work, relationships, and society. This pursuit leaves us vulnerable and depleted, constantly seeking a nod from others. The longing for external praise often holds us back from embracing our true potential. Within the inner world of struggle, emotions swell as we desperately cling to opinions and fleeting nods of approval. Our inner turmoil mirrors the clamor of a crowded room where self-doubt reigns and the voice within is drowned by external noise. At the heart of our vulnerability lies an untapped source of power. Ancient Stoics taught that strength arises when you let go of the need to control opinions or outcomes. In detachment, we find freedom from the shackles of expectation and fear. The Stoics mastered the art of detachment, transforming isolation into inner empowerment. They urged us to focus on what we can control, our own thoughts and actions, while dismissing the futile chase of approval that chains us to mediocrity. By letting go of external validation, you unlock a powerful reserve of confidence. In the silence of detachment, you discover that respect is earned not by begging, but by standing tall in your truth and letting your actions speak for you. Imagine a man, calm and poised in the middle of chaos, unaffected by the storm of opinions swirling around him. His detachment radiates an almost magnetic pull, drawing people in with quiet authority and unspoken strength. Let us revisit ancient teachings that remind us true power lies within. The Stoics observed that the relentless chase for validation only weakens our spirit. Instead, our energy is best spent forging a confident path anchored in mindful detachment. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus were not mere philosophers. They were pioneers of inner fortitude. They showed us that by accepting what we cannot change, we unlock the steadfast strength required to influence and lead. Seneca once declared that the pursuit of externals is a road to discontent. Distancing ourselves from the whirlwind of others' opinions, we learn to cherish the clarity and direction that only self-control can provide. Epictetus taught that our interpretations dictate our experience of life. By detaching from the opinions of others, we reclaim our freedom. It is not indifference, but a refined focus on what truly matters, our own inner strength. Every alpha must realize that seeking constant validation only dilutes his inner power. Instead, embody the Stoic ideal by embracing detachment. When you cease chasing approval, your natural authority shines through like a beacon in the dark. Personal transformation begins when you stop allowing external influences to dictate your self-worth. Embrace detachment as not a withdrawal from the world, but a strategic stance that empowers you to act with genuine autonomy and purpose. In the silent moments of self-reflection, you begin to see that the need for approval is rooted in fear. By questioning these fears, you open up possibilities that were previously obscured by the constant noise of expectation. Now is the moment for decisive action. Choose to step away from the toxic dynamics where you find yourself chasing recognition. Instead, assert your worth by simply being present, and in that presence, command the respect you truly deserve. Picture an urban battlefield where every glance and comment is a challenge to your authority. In this chaos, choose to anchor yourself in tranquility. Each step taken away from the crowd is a step toward reclaiming your inner sovereignty. Detachment does not mean indifference. It is a conscious engagement with life on your own terms. When you let go of what you cannot control, you are free to invest every ounce of energy into creating your own destiny. In the workplace, the urge for approval can trap you in endless cycles of self-doubt and overcompensation. Instead, let your work be driven by passion and excellence. True influence comes from a steady resolve that requires no external validation. In relationships, the need for constant affirmation can stifle authenticity and intimacy. By practicing detachment, you learn to love without expectation. This liberates both you and those around you, shifting bonds from dependency to mutual respect. The journey to inner strength begins with a single, resolute step. Recognize that every moment of self-doubt is an opportunity to practice detachment. Embrace silence over noise, reflection over reaction, and let your actions be a testament to your inner fortitude. As you journey inward, the external clamor fades. In the calm core of your being, find the strength to oppose the temptation of superficial praise. This inner peace becomes your greatest asset, forming the foundation of true influence and self-command. The enemy of your potential is not the challenges you face, but the dependency on others' opinions. Challenge the inner critic that whispers for approval. By confronting this hidden adversary, you open your heart to a realm of freedom and authentic expression. Every struggle and moment of vulnerability is a chance to rise. The path of detachment is never easy, but with each trial you face, you sharpen your resolve. Embrace your trials, for they are the forge of the unyielding alpha spirit. Visualize your journey as a movie where you are both the hero and the director. The narrative unfolds in vivid detail. Every decision made with confidence steers you away from the clutches of dependency and into a world governed by inner strength. In the midst of chaos, remember that detachment calms the storm. Let the noise of external expectations dissipate like mist, leaving behind a clear horizon. Your calm presence and unwavering focus are the very signals of power and command. There is beauty in stepping back from the crowd. When you create space by detaching from the need for constant recognition, you naturally invite respect. Like a magnet, your composed presence attracts those who value authenticity over empty flattery. The call to personal responsibility begins with a single decision: to value yourself beyond others' views. Embracing detachment is a challenge to live life by your own standards, to honor your inner resolve, and silently command the respect you deserve. External admiration is fleeting and unreliable. While others may offer praise in passing, it rarely reflects true character. Commit instead to cultivating an inner reserve of strength that is measured in action, not in the transient signals of public approval. Reflect on the wisdom of the Stoics. Detach from the insatiable hunger for praise, and you find that genuine influence does not demand validation. History is filled with leaders who thrived on inner conviction rather than the empty accolades of a fickle crowd. Begin practicing detachment each day by questioning your impulses to seek approval. Pause, reflect, and remind yourself that your true worth emanates from your decisions and actions. This daily habit transforms fleeting desires into steady, enduring power. Letting go of others' judgments frees you to pursue your own goals with clarity. Embrace the challenge of being unapologetically yourself. With every moment of detachment, you cultivate a rare form of strength that commands respect without uttering a word. I challenge you to identify one situation in your life where you are chasing approval. Step away from that dynamic today. Feel the liberation that arises when you decide that your worth is inherent, not dependent on the elusive praise of others. As our journey unfolds, remember that detachment is not a withdrawal from life, but an engagement with it on your own terms. Every step taken away from the need for validation builds a clearer path toward authenticity and unwavering influence. The path to true influence is built upon self-reliance and resolute detachment. Fire up your inner engine by discarding the habits of dependency. Embrace this strength and let your unspoken confidence drive you to become a leader who inspires without demanding recognition. Now, it's your turn to rewrite the rules. Embrace detachment as your core strength, walk away from the need for external approval, and let your authentic power shine forth. Step boldly into a future where you command respect by being true to yourself.